apparently the internet is not working any better. Anyway, so I went from feeling really good, motivated, creative. Um, I I can't tell anymore what's hypomania and what's me. I can tell mania and mixed in depression now. So doing great. Um, and then I wake up one day and I am completely empty, completely devoid of emotion, thought, drive, nothing. And, and it's just so weird when people talk about depression. I'm like, I mean, yeah, I've been like really sad and distraught, but when I talk about depression, it's blank. It's staring at the wall. Nothing is happening. um, then I got irritable about something. I forgot what it was. And I thought, well, I'm feeling something, so at least I'm not in that very boring place. Because, I mean, you don't have the motivation or anything. Motivation or even an idea of what to do. And the fact that I was getting irritated about something made me feel better that I was moving on. And and so I had about a day and a half of irritability, and I did take one Xanax um, to ease it down a little bit, um, so it didn't get uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. And um, and today I'm just like all over the place. I can't find anything, and it turns out to be right where it should be. Why do I not look there? I'm looking all over. It's like the whole day has been like that. Postage tape, because I had to go to the post office, my purse, my phone, just everything I needed to get through this day has been set down somewhere and I can't find it. I walk by it, but I don't see it. And and I can't remember anything before the moment, and I can't think of anything beyond the moment. Um, I can only, it's just like I'm just in the moment. There's nothing before and nothing after. And getting hyper focused on things, and like there's only one thing I'm very interested in, and but I can't do it in a sensible, logical, straightforward way because I keep getting distracted because I can't find things. So I'm just like, it's like floating, completely detached, like a helium balloon, just. Um, I couldn't find, and my little card I talk about with my schedule, I couldn't find it. I'm like, I need that today. I need to follow that today because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing at this moment. I don't even know what time it is because the stupid watch that I got, yeah, it cost like $9, but I needed it, and I just have the disability now, so I got this watch, and I'm really starting to like it, but like will randomly change the time, you know? I mean, yesterday at um like 9 or something, it was 6 a.m. January 2nd on my watch. You know, and that's something I use throughout the day to orientate myself to, especially this time of year when the sun, it's been overcast. I don't have that cue on what time it is and what I should be doing at that time. I just am like afloat and disorganized, and I straightened up a little bit because I thought maybe if everything looks really tidy, you know, it'll help my brain be tidy, which is true, but it's not really that bad. So, and that is one thing that I think the highest I ever got one time. I went into the hospital, and when I came back and I walked in my room, so I was living with my mom and my stepdad then, um, there was papers everywhere. I mean, the entire floor was just covered with papers that I'd been writing on. This crazy nonsense, you know. And it was like a shock to me. And I now realize that it was a reflection, a exact reflection of what was going on here. The disorganization, the rapid the thoughts, and um, just bouncing from this to this and not finishing any of it. I could see how someone would mistake it for ADD. I do not have ADD or ADHD. This only happens when I'm in a certain mood state. And I think the best thing for me right now is to take a Xanax to kind of slow my brain down. But I'm just telling you that this new way, it's it feels like what has been described to me as rapid cycling. I'd not have had it before. My cycles had been different, longer, and spaced out. So, to all you rapid cyclers, I'm sorry. This is not fun. Being flung from one end of the spectrum to the other in a matter of moments, not knowing what, when you open your eyes in the morning, where you're gonna be at, who you're gonna be. And 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 one more thing that just upsets me that I think about occasionally is that, you know, I live with my mom, and it is primarily a financial thing. I have the upstairs, she has the downstairs. We eat together, watch TV. Um, but, you know, that's not unusual this day and age. Um, the extended family thing's a thing again. Um, and it just, you know, she's retired and she gets her social security, and I have my disability, and we live on that. Fortunately, the house is owned outright because of a divorce she went through. She got some money. We bought the house. We fixed it up on our own. Um, but it's we bought it with a new air conditioner and a new roof and new windows. So I'm very thankful for that because right now people are going through a lot of financial problems. I know I sometimes whine about not getting things that I want, and I have to remind myself that there are people who don't get what they need because of where we're at with COVID and everything that goes with it. But the the other reality, well, there's another reality is that she doesn't like to be alone, live alone. I think she has anxiety, um, and she's getting older, so she has some anxiety about that too. But there's another thing that is a reality. My chair's distracting me because one arm is loose and wonky. Um, is that I need a babysitter, and and that's sad. Um, and I wonder if she has ever thought what happens to me when she's gone. Because when big things have been happening recently, she said that she had been keeping a close eye on me and my moods. I mean, she's seen them all. So, um, yeah, so I think about that occasionally and then I purposely distract myself because it's, I don't know, it's an unpleasant thought because, I don't know. Um, anyway, so I just wanted to share that, what this day has been like. And I'm sure that you have had days like this too. They're very frustrating. I just want to get to the end, go to bed, wake up, and hopefully be in a more organized, settled state of mind. But I'm just going to let this one run its course. Bye.